Hi all, welcome to ServiceNow training by Learn Now. Today we are going to see use cases on Node client script. In the last video we discussed about the types of client scripts. So below are these are the use cases. Pre-populate field when the form loads, hide or show email field based on user role. Auto-populate field using GlideAjax, mandatory field based on existing value, and show information messages. So we will see some of the use cases from these. First, we will be looking into this show information method, the basic one, the very basic. So this is the incident table. Currently, there is no info message or nothing is shown on this incident. So we will show info message here with the state, like which state is in. So something like this incident is in new state. This information we need to show here. So we will go to the client script. Under system definition we have client script. I have already created one. I'll explain you like how it is created and what it is. So the name, like whatever you want, give the name of to the client script, the table on which you want to show this info message, UI type desktop, mobile, portal, and all. So desktop is for only desktop. It won't be working on portal and mobile. If you select mobile and portal, it will be working on only mobile and portal, not on desktop. And if you select all, it will be working on all the threes. So currently we will select all. Like then we have four type of client scripts: on sell edit, on change, on load, and on submit. Currently we will be performing on load, so we select on load. Application, or in which application you are creating this client script, it will be auto populated and read only. Active, true or false. Active true means that this client script will work, run on form load. If it is false, it won't run. Inherited, the tables that are extending from this incident table, this client script will be applicable on those also. Currently there is no table that is extending this. Global, so this is a view, or you can say, so if it is global it will run for all the views. But if you uncheck this global, you can define a specific view for which you want to run this client script. We will be keeping this as global. Uh, Before going into this script, we should aware of some APIs that are used on client side. So I have already opened a form there. Tab. Glide APIs. You can go to service developer.servicenow reference, and from there you can choose client. So Glide form will allow you to provide APIs to manipulate the form level for the user, to make field mandatory, read only, hide, auto populate fields, all these things. So we have some common APIs like add info message, that will show an info message on the top of the form. Add options, you can add options in the choice list. Remove options is also there, you can remove the options. Clear options, clear value, it will remove the value from the field. Disable attachment, disable choice, all these, like these are generally used. There are some get unique values, where it is, get display value, sorry, get display value, get unique value is also there, which will give you the sys id of the current record. Get value, here, get unique value, it will give you the sys id of the current displayed form. Get value will give you the value of the specific field with the backend value. The save, the remove options, all these are the ServiceNow APIs basically, that is used to manipulate the form level. So we use add info message. So you need to mention g underscore form, like this is what you are telling the script, like from the form I want to show add info message. This is the information, like this incident in is in this state. So this is a dynamic, whatever the state is on the form it will show you. If I save this and activate this, I can go to the incident, and once it is done, yeah. So if I reload this, I can see a info message. So this incident is in new state. If you change the state, let's suppose to in progress, and save this form, it will reload and show you this incident is in progress state. So this is how you can use onLoad client script to show info messages. So this is one of the simplest use case. Let's move to the other one. Uh, Auto populate field values using Ajax. So this is like a bit of complex. It will use multiple scripts. So let's suppose this caller has an email and we want to show it the email in the email field. So for that we need the data from server side. Uh, so for getting the data from server side, we need to write a Ajax to go to the server side and get the data for us. So I have already created the syntax and just type the code down. So populate the caller email. So this is also on onLoad. I just need to write the script here. I have already prepared one script. I'll explain like how it is working. So let's go through this script first. Uh, this is like GlideAjax. It is a constructor function which will call your script include. This is the script include name. Inside this GlideAjax, you have to pass the script include name in the quotes, and then you need to pass the parameters. Like declaring, go inside this script include, and then search for these parameters. So add param, sysparam name. This is syntax to tell the script like which function you need to check. So sysparam name will be like get email id. This is get email id is a function in the script include, and another add param sysparam caller. Here I am passing the sysid of the caller. So sysparam is like mandatory, and rest like caller you can pass any name. But this sysparam name, this is completely like sysparam and name. This is a syntax for calling the function name. So you have to use this. Again, now moving to the next, get XML answer. So this is what we are calling the script include. And once the script include like return some value, we will use a callback function. This is populate email is a callback function, and here we have declared this like what we want to do with this. So callback function always have a response, and we are setting this response in the set value in the email field using this set value API of GlideForm. If you go to the script include, so this is a script include. This is the name, and this is the name that I just copied and pasted here by for calling this script include. Ajax enabled. So this should be true if you are using calling the script include from client side. Sandbox enabled is for like practice. You can call this in sandbox and all. Active for making this active. Accessible from this has two options, or application scope and application this application. So you can call it from different scopes also if you select this one. So currently we will be calling from this scope only. I have write down the function here. Get email ID, the same function that I am calling here. So this will be called. If I go and add some script here, I declared a variable to get the sysid of caller that I am passing from this client side. This dot get parameter sysparam caller. So this dot get parameter is a API to receive the value from client side, and this is the variable which contains this value. Sys user is the glide. This table contains the caller record. Caller record means the user record, and this user record has the email. So I have the sysid of the user record. I am querying this table, and like add query sysid, and I have the sysid, so it will give me the record. You need to like dot query, uh, then it will run the query. If you find the record, gr.next and return the gr.email. If it has the like this sysid contain is a valid and you found a record, pass the gr.email value from the form to the client side. That value is inside this response and we will be setting this value. So if I save this and let's do a run. So currently you see there is no value. We have done multiple times load. Here this is like auto populated. So this is how you can use GlideAjax. You can not only just pass the string value, like email is a string value, but you can also pass objects and all by stringifying, and you can parse it on the client side. You can pass multiple values using objects and arrays. Let's move to the third use case. Maybe we can use this one: hide or show field values based on user role. So let's suppose I want to show a field. Uh, this priority, no, not priority, this knowledge article. This field I want to hide from the ITIL user and show it to the admin only. I'll just select the field name which I want to hide. Create a new client script. Knowledge article field. The table I want to select is incident. UI type, as I mentioned, all. Script is onLoad. Here, if the user has ITIL role, so for that we have another API. I just want to show you. Glide user. So here we can use like g underscore user. First name will give you the first name and all. Last name, user ID will give you the sysid of the current user. Username will give you the username of that record. Get client data, like this is a different thing. You can use it in glide session and all. Return a client value set using set client data. So like if you are setting any client data, you can use this get client data in the client side. uh, we have another API like has role. This is used to check if the user has a specified role or admin role. Okay, let's see how it is used. Guser.has role snc internal true. So this is how it is. If it is has an internal role, then it will return a true, otherwise false. Guser has role ITL. If the user has ITL role, it will return true. So we can use this. Okay. If g underscore ITL, we want to hide a particular field. By passing it true, like we want to show, or by passing it false, we want to hide. If you hover here, maybe it will show you. Uh, Displays the value is true and hides if the value is false. If the field is hidden, the There is another method. I'll just explain the same, like in the same thing. Second one display. So both will work same way, but there is another thing. If you use display, set display, if it is true, it will show you the value. If it is false, the space of that field is used by another field. Like it will remove this space also. But if you use visible, it it keeps the space there. It won't let any other field use it. We will show you both the cases. Okay, save. Okay, let's impersonate with another ITL user. This is the ITL user. Okay, this is the form. So for this ITL user, this field should be hidden. If I refresh this form, it should not be there. And you see, it is not there. But the space is still there. But let me tell you, if I use the display here, it won't be keeping the space because there is no field below this that will like take the space. So I'll do one thing. I'll move this field up and then we can test it with the. Okay, we have unimpersonated and now we are going to move the field up so that we can see some spaces there. Okay. I have moved it up and just let me know why it is not showing. Because the admin also has the ITL role. So what we can use is has role exactly. So exactly this role, if it is there, then it will hide. Or we can use and g underscore user dot has role admin not. This role is not applicable. So let's just save and see the form again. See, it's there. And now I'm going to impersonate with the ITL again and see if what happens. You see, by using visible, we have the space left here. But if we use display, let's impersonate again. So if I refresh it, you see the space is covered with the assignment group and then assigned to. So this is how set visible and set display works with the onLoad client script. So this is all for today. In the next video, we are going to see the use cases on on-change client script. Thank you for being with us. Please do subscribe, learn now for more informative videos on ServiceNow.